Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. It is Saturday the 15th of February, out on the road today, so just a quick update for you, but don't forget you can follow us on Twitter for all the latest updates by following at WXWeb, or do a search on Facebook for Weather School and you can follow us on there. Okay, so just a quick review of where the CFS is taking us. Been watching this, as you know, for the last few weeks now. It was first to hint at the idea of an improvement from around the 15th to 20th onwards, and I pinned that down to around the 18th or 19th, and that's exactly what's been happening with the idea of the weather becoming less wet. So the forecast for week one then, from the 15th of February through to the 21st of February, looking like this. Low pressure centred over the country during this week overall, but of course, as I say, low pressure is in control, but things are going to be improving. Into week two, from the 22nd to the 28th of February, we're seeing a ridge of high pressure building out towards the east. You can see it there, building through Scandinavia, a trough in the Atlantic, low pressure in the central Atlantic there, with that ridge out towards the east, bringing higher pressure there. So an indication of a change, and what it wants to try and do is to bring the flow more into a south or southeasterly direction, but that would certainly be drier weather for all of us, although probably Ireland and western parts of Scotland tending to stay more on the wetter side. But I don't really buy into this idea completely that the high will be so dominant towards the east, but certainly I think, as I said before, less wet weather looks to be in order. And then on to week three, low pressure there again, look towards the west of Scotland. Here's the jet coming through here. Still got that ridge out towards the east there as well. It tries to make things more unsettled again for Scotland, for Northern Ireland, for Northern England. Periods of rain there, probably some fairly heavy rain if this were to come true. But more southern parts of the country tending to be far drier than they have been as of late. And then week four, well, again, CFS very similar on that, bringing through the jet stream like so, puts low pressure up towards the north of Scotland. You see there higher than normal heights down towards the south, and basically bringing conditions back into nearer normal early spring-like conditions. So I think the emphasis certainly on the less wet weather, although we just need to watch to see what happens to that high next week, to see if the dry weather does manage to get into a larger extent across the country. I suspect it won't. I think less wet is probably the theme of things. And then just quickly looking at the MJO, this is how it shapes up just at the moment. The black line is where it's gone so far. You see it there coming into phase two, as was predicted. And all runs of the CFS are very, very similar. Look, very tight there into the centre of the wheel. So it does go through various phases, but what it indicates is that the amplitude really isn't that great. So not getting too strong a signal from the MJO, apart from saying that actually conditions remain in a changeable mode. I'll leave you with that for now then, but thanks for watching, and whatever you're doing, keep the sun shining. Don't forget as well that WeatherWeb's kept completely free of charge by you coming back and using us regularly. So thank you for doing that. Whatever you're doing, have a great day and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.